All right, let's get this started. Welcome to Chimera Theory. By the way, I have a script, so if I sound like I'm reading, it's because I am reading. This is gonna be long, and yeah, I just needed a script. But anyways, so all right, let's get this started. Welcome to Chimera Theory. I'll start by saying there's a spoiler warning, so if you haven't read the manga and don't want to be spoiled, skip this one and come back when you have read the manga. Spoiler warning out of the way. Let's get into explaining this whole mess I have on the screen. To start, this theory came about because one thing always bothered me about the story of Chainsaw Man, and that is why is the Chainsaw Devil a dog? Like, what do dogs have to do with chainsaws? It's made especially weird because there aren't really any other devils that have strange secondary aspects to their design. For the most part, devils like the Bat Devil or Chicken Devil are just a bat and a chicken. And this applies to the majority of devils. So having one that is an exception stands out as particularly odd. The Chainsaw Devil isn't just a bunch of chainsaws on a human body, which would make it more similar to how other devils are designed. The Chainsaw Devil is a dog, and that makes him an enigma in the Chainsaw Man story. So, for a long time, there wasn't much to theorize about why why Chainsaw Devil is a dog until we learned that the Chainsaw Devil has the ability to eat devils and erase them from existence. Uh, Erase them and their associated name from existence. And one of these devils that was erased was the devil associated with hybrids. And what that devil was named is unknown, but for now they are simply called hybrids. So this got me thinking, what could the hybrid devil be and why does it seem to still exist despite being eaten by the chainsaw devil? Well, I thought about what the word hybrid means. It is basically what you would call a mule. So a mule is a cross between a horse and a donkey. So I thought, what are other words that mean a cross between like two animals? And one word came to me, and that word is chimera. Hybrids are chimera! Exclamation point. So what kinds of powers would a chimera devil have? Well, we know hybrids are like a fusion between a devil and a living human. Usually the devils are specifically weapon devils, but what other powers could the chimera have that might explain how it wasn't completely forgotten when it was eaten by the chainsaw devil? Well, I think the most obvious power would be to fuse stuff together. So, probably fuse animals, devils, and humans, etc. And wait a minute. Fuse devils. Okay, that's interesting. That could mean there are devils who are more than one devil. So I think you can see where I am going with this. Pochita the Chainsaw Devil is the Chainsaw plus Dog Devil Chimera. As for how hybrids still existing, um, I imagine when the Chimera Devil was being eaten, it was able to save itself by fusing part of itself with the Chainsaw Devil. So a part of itself and its powers still exist, but nobody really understand what hybrids are anymore by that information was lost. Uh because that information was lost. Anyways. Now they are only understood to be these weapon hybrids. Alright. Age. So wait, what about the ability to erase stuff? Well, that is simple. Pochita is the chainsaw dog chimera extinction devil chimera fusion of all these devils combined. So you might be wondering if there are more chimera than just Pochita and the weapon hybrids, and I say yes. In fact, I think most devils are chimera fusions. I think because of the chimera devil being mostly erased, that devils don't remember they are multiple devils. And the most prominent devil in their design is the only devil they are recognized as. So, for example, the Bat Devil looks like a bat and acts like a bat. So, the Bat Devil and everyone else agrees he is the Bat Devil. But there is one thing he does that is unbat like, and that is when he eats power and meowie whole. Bats drink blood, not eat things whole without chewing. So I don't know about you, but eating a person whole, to my understanding, that is called vor. Also, if you never heard about vor, don't Google it. I can explain it for you. It just means being eaten whole and alive. Think how Pinocchio and Geppetto were eaten whole by that whale. That is basically all you need to know about vor. So, anyways, Bat Devil is the Bat Vor Devil Chimera. And I think a lot of devils, you can make an argument for how they are more than one devil. Though I think some devils really are only one devil. Like, you would have a hard time saying Bucky the Chicken Devil is anything but the Chicken Devil because he is too weak. Too. Wait, let me back up. 'Cause you would have a hard time saying Bucky the Chicken Devil is anything but the Chicken Devil. He can't be the Decapitation Devil because he is too weak, and decapitation would make him quite a bit stronger. At most, you might be able to make an case for him being the Bowtie Chicken Devil Chimera, but that's still just silly. So we also know the Blood Devil has uh has a cat-like form. So naturally, power is the Blood Cat Devil uh chimera, which would then also explain why she has an affinity towards cats, because of course the Cat Devil is going to have an affinity towards cats. Okay, I think you could include fiends as being chimera too, as they are devils that fuse themselves with dead bodies. Sounds like a chimera to me. So let's talk about what can disprove this theory. Well, a lot can, but the most obvious one is if we ever get a dog devil introduced, or if we learn the identity of the hybrid devil and it's completely different and doesn't tie any of this stuff together. But I think a dog devil is more likely to appear in the story before we find out what the hybrid devil was. Or that is what I thought until we got the carpenter bee devil. Let's go. And my first thought was, wow, that is oddly specific. Why not just the bee devil? Then I thought, wait, devils can be specific and not just general, not just, general animals, species. Where were we? Da, da, da. Pochita is the chainsaw pug chimera extinction devil. Now, if we get a dog devil, it doesn't disprove the theory because devils can be based on specific subspecies of animals. So, that is good news. There is no way we are ever seeing a pug dog devil, or no, yeah, pug devil. Dog devil, maybe, but pug devil? Nah, it isn't happening. Also, while we are talking about specific subspecies, the owl that the war devil first appears as is an Uruta. I almost certainly said that name wrong, but anyways, it's another example of a very specific animal, so an owl devil wouldn't disprove the theory either. Anyways, that's basically chimera theory. I know with the direction the story is heading in, it's unlikely we will ever know if the theory is true. Fujimoto doesn't seem concerned with explaining what hybrids were before their devil was eaten, but who knows? Things could change. We could get answers. Anyways, I wanted to share this theory I thought of because if it ever turns out to be true, well, I just predicted a major plot twist in a story famous for being unpredictable that comes with a hefty bit of bragging rights if I can say I predicted what hybrids are.